what's on the trading agenda for you today. Yeah, well, US dollar, Canadian dollar is, our short trade there is not really working out so well. The other one's going right though. Look, what are we looking at? The indices have actually made that retraction that we've been waiting for, but not enough. We're hoping for a little bit more. The S&P has come down a bit, FTSE staying where it is as usual, and the DAX is still very high as well. A lot of this was due to the Gaza situation over the weekend, a bit of a war. You know, the thing to look out for a war is all your technical analysis can go out the window when there's a war on the go or some kind of strange event happening. So, you know, just keep your stop losses in place. Yeah, so, trading's risky. It's risky. 80% of traders lose money. You probably will too. Probably shouldn't even be trading. You know, it's a 50-50 game. Markets go up, markets go down. So where do we go from there? So, hey, let's have a look at the S&P500 and let's see what's going on there. Because if I look at this on the chart, that it could keep retracing down 45-50 again. I'm kind of hoping that it gets a little bit lower than that because it's just all so close to the highs. You know, I'd love an entry at 44. that would be wonderful. But yeah, you know, if it gets down here to these resistance levels, let's see if she starts to turn, and it might actually be quite a reasonable trade to look at. The FTSE I'm not even looking at the moment as a result of it's just too rangy. It's just not doing anything. The DAX has been extremely long, as we know. Lamp pole formation, effectively. It's forming a little bit of a flag on the H4, but will it continue on up from these levels? It could, but it would be better if we get a little bit of a correction, and you can say get back in the 163s or the 162 areas. There is some support down here at the 163, 162.70. Now I'd say 163, especially on the H4. There's actually some, there's some supply there. So yeah, we can have a look at that. The DAX, if it retraces and comes back into a better level. We've been looking at the Euro Great British Pound for a while now. Very similar trade to the US dollar, Canadian dollar, though, the way it's been moving, strangely enough. But I like to play the Euro against the Great British Pound because at the end of the day, you're not playing against that US dollar strength or that US dollar weakness. It's the euro playing against the pound, and it's kind of a nice little trade. It looks to be wanting to turn around here, but I think it actually might retrace back up, correct back up to the, let's say, 86.28 level, and then maybe it'll be a good short again, continue short. So watch for a short on the Euro Great British Pound. It looks like a lovely trade. It doesn't look too bad at all. It's something we might look at. It's something that might go down quite well. So that's not too bad. Now, the US dollar, Canadian dollar, right. That one, if it breaks through the 136.90 level, 136.80, then it's actually a long trade. As it stands at the moment, it remains short. It's still in the short scenario, and it can still continue on down. It has had a bit of a long green candle on the 4 hour yesterday, but it hasn't broken the short structure, so it is still trending down at the moment. So we'll stay short there for now. Okay, so guys, have a fun trading day. Don't forget, trading is a 50-50 game. Markets go up, markets go down. You never really know what you're getting. You can have any magic system in the world. That magic system is not going to change anything, especially if we have a war or anything like that. Just stick to your edge, work with it, and manage your risk. Have a stop loss. It's so important. I mean, if you sleep on a trade, make sure it's a 24-hour market. If it's a market that actually closes, that can hurt you, because if anything happens during that close period, it can bounce immensely when you're asleep. If it's a 24/7, you've got an auto stop loss, it'll just take your stop loss out. That'll be okay. But keep those stops in and keep them automated if you can, because if you're not looking, that's when these things go down. And if it takes out, just stop. You've managed your risk. Everything will be fine. You know, even if there's a bit of slippage, it's not a big deal. It's when there's no stop loss, that's when people get hurt. That's where the pain comes from. And this is what trading's about. It's about managing your losses. If you manage your losses well and let your wins run, you'll do okay. So guys, marvelous trading day. It's Rob Guilty. It's logical trading. It's been fun, and we'll chat again later. Ciao.